Hello, welcome to Comic Book Woman. And woman.
Comic book woman. Sorry, we had a little non-emergency family emergency. So Laura's tending to a child that did some dumbery, and then she will come in to take over.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Trouble well, how are you? How's the store?
Yes.
It's probably the best, most exhausting thing I've ever done. Like it's so cool that's what I get to do every day from 8 to basically 7 a night. But then I remember I worked 8 to 7. And I'm like, holy hell, that's a lot of hours. and like I swear I wake up at night and I'm like bagging and boarding and taping. I'm like, why are my hands moving like that? It's okay, you're good. Okay. You guys can have her back. I'm out.
Okay, bye.
Hello.
Hello. Bye.
Hey, you should get some of that working hands cream.
Oh, your hands are gonna get so dry.
I've got lubrication for the hands.
Okay, goodbye. Hello, girls.
Well,
sorry I was late. My bad. Hi. Did you already do the whole intro, or am I?
No. We just asked
women. Let's go. Guys, if you're just hopping in, Comic Book Women, we're going to be covering the Covrprice weekly runners up. So that means we're doing 12 through 20. If you are rolling over from the top 10 and you were in the Ophir abyss, here's your opportunity to get out of it, to climb out of it. Before we get started, shout out to our sponsors, Covrprice. Use code Nirvana14 to try out their platform for 30 days, 99 cents, worth it. And Bird City Comics. Tomorrow we have our Pinup Apocalypse. Andrew Tarusov, I think I said that right. Torchy homage, and it's super limited. We don't mess with our print runs, and I'm talking 125 trades, 75 version, and 50 foils, and that's not including damages. And we have to comp the artist. So I'm guessing out in the wild, it'll be like 150, 40. It's going to be a ghost, and the demand's been high. Thank you.
Thank you, Nimesh.
Thank you, Nimesh.
Guys, and be besos.
Besos. Thank you so much. We love it. So yeah, definitely be logged in and ready tomorrow. I'm telling you, that book has gotten more attention than some of our recent Monsters books, which is saying something. So be ready. I'm expecting that one to sell out. Yeah. You guys want to talk comics? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What happened?
I'm talking too much, so
No,
you're fine.
You got the energy. You got that.
Yeah,
Laura energy. The guys got me all riled up. The guys we talked for a little bit afterwards, and the guys get me all going, and I'm like, okay, let's just kick it off. Sarah, number 20.
Oh boy, well, we were just talking about how the list has kind of changed. I mean, we do have a Mark Spears, but there's not. Oh, there's a Spawn on here too. Oh, never mind. Anyways, starting out with number 20, we have the Earth X number 12. Back in the early days of the Fantastic Four, first steps, rumors, the leak that Julie Garner, if you have not seen her, she was on Ozarks. She played that one shifty. I can't think of her name. Anna something with a weird accent. She's also in the new Wolfman movie. So she sounds like is confirmed to be playing the new Silver Surfer role. So now that it has been confirmed and the trailer has been released, fans have looked at the casting a bit more favorably. The film's trailer has definitely renewed faith in many fans' doubts, which was a very cool trailer. With the hype building for the movie, it makes sense that collectors have gone back to this issue. This book features the first appearance of female Silver Surfer, Shala Bal. We're not sure whether her role goes beyond the first movie. I can't wait. So it's a hot book to track down. So we have 14 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 38%, with a high sale of $300 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a current near mint raw of $38. So
this is one you would pass up in the bin. You wouldn't think twice about it. You'd be like, oh, this isn't anything. And you would pass it up.
It's Alex Ross, though.
right?
It doesn't look like Alex Ross to me. Like some things I'm like, oh, it's Alex Ross. This one I wouldn't be able to tell immediately until I like scanned it in.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you see Silver Surfer, like if you see them, like you could tell, like, okay, it's Alex. But once you see the rest, it kind of throws you off a little bit and make you like second guess, like,
Exactly.
who's the artist. Yeah.
These covers were kind of like jumbly too. I know I own a couple Earth X's and they just look very weird and kind of, I want to call it like Twilight Zone-y. Like it just doesn't make sense what's on the cover. It just seems like they kind of threw a bunch of images and were like, okay.
Yeah, I came across that a couple of times today, actually, where I just felt like the covers were just disconnected. So I get what you're saying there. It doesn't feel like there's any cohesion to the art. Oh, well said. All right. If you're just hopping in, guys, welcome. We're barely kicking off. So at number 20, we have Earth X, volume number 1, number 12. And Sarah gave you the stats, so I don't need to repeat it. Lucy, what do we have next?
Yes. Well, we have, I feel like we're going to see a lot, like, you know, the next few weeks, we're going to see a lot of Fantastic Four books because of the release of the trailer. And as we go on, we're going to see a little bit more of these Fantastic Four books around. So for number 19, we have Fantastic Four Volume 1, 243. While some fans are chasing for the rare and more expensive Fantastic Four, 49, issue 49, other collectors are going after this iconic cover. Galactus was teased in the latest trailer, which I saw, like you saw like the shadow and all that. Like that was really cool.
Head, sort of. Yeah.
And remember, like at the end of the not the end, but the, oh my gosh, the Eternals, like the hands, like they were popping out and all that you're gonna see that also in the trailer. That's pretty cool. I got excited. I was like, ah, the hands. Okay, but yeah, the film debuting in the summer. It won't be much longer before we will see more Galactus. Until then, the fans of the villains are tracking down all of his books. The John Mayer's cover is one of the classic and phenomenal addition to those who collect Galactus. We track 22 copies sold at 7-day growth trend of 85%, with a high sell of 144 for CGC 9.8 and a current fine what is it? It's a fine raw price of 17. So I wonder, like, if you see this in raw, like, how good could it be? Like, it's a white cover. You know,
usually it's mid-grade.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have a stack of them outside. They're mid-grade. They've been a little bit scuffed up. There's been a little bit of love on them, but I mean, Fantastic Four was such a hard thing to move for so many years that you can definitely still find FF and back issue bins. People just weren't interested, so it's nice to see this happening.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say not interested. I definitely
not
have
in buying. Not interested in buying.
Well, I think like, the fans, like the people who have been collecting for so long, you know, like for the people that they grew up with the Fantastic Four, I feel like you're always going to be a fan. And if you find those covers that you were nostalgic about, or like you're going to pick them up. I'm sure, like, I'm not a huge Fantastic Four fan, but if I see this, I would have picked it up. I don't know. It's a pretty cool cover.
This one has a really cool toy version of this, and then that comes with the toy is a not for sale comic of this. I guess a reprint from like 2000.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool. I was trying to like look for one, but then the stupid trailer happened. And not stupid. It was good. And then now it's like $200 for that toy, and I was like, oh.
So, everything shut up.
What did you guys all think of the trailer?
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. We were talking to the guys. Gabe's like, no, I don't like it. I don't like the whole alternate universe, whatever. But I dig it. Like, I feel like it's going back to like the roots, and I think it's going to be a really cool, unique approach to this. I'm sold, and I'm going to go in with an open mind and just see what happens. That's me.
Yeah, I was like that. I didn't care for it. Like, I was like, hey, I don't care. And then I was like, Pedro Pascal again. Like, dude, give this fool. I get it. He's on his prime, I guess. Like, he's finally shining, and I should be happy for my fellow Hispanic guy. But I just feel that I see him on everything. And it's just like, I was kind of like, this dude again. But watching the trailer, now I'm like, okay.
Sick of him. He's like one of those. He's like Jennifer Lawrence. Like you just don't get sick of her.
And then got to see Herbie.
We talked about that too, Herbie, and everybody's like, save Herbie. I don't care whatever happens to everybody else, but not Herbie.
I mean, it definitely. I know that everyone was saying, "Oh, it's a time period piece," because it's set back a little bit, like not in present day. Because if you look at the TV monitors, right, it's not like present day monitors.
The 60s, right?
I definitely will see this opening day.
Me too, which I'm not going to see Captain America opening day, but I will see this opening day.
Yeah.
Well, in Thunderbolts. Yes.
Oh, well, Florence Pugh, though, you know I have a girl crush, so that's cheating. That's cheating, then. You can't bring that out. All right, number 19, Fantastic Four, Volume 1, number 243. If you are just hopping in, this is the runners-up. The books that almost made the top 10, and a lot of times they slowly merge over that direction, so pay attention. What do we have next, Jen?
So, okay. We have been meaning to do a Laura Kinney episode for a while. I think it was Bruce. We always episode.
Yeah.
Bruce sent me a bunch of stuff too for that, and we haven't done it.
We have it. We'll do it eventually. I'm actually really excited because it seems like they're talking to her right now for potentially coming into Secret Wars. So anyway, this is Laura Kinney, Wolverine number 1. The J. Scott Campbell second print, 125, black and white version. I'm excited about. I'm excited about having her potentially in the movies. It was awesome to see her in the Deadpool Wolverine. I don't know. Sorry.
What do you think about this rendition, though? Do you like Campbell's version of her?
It's different.
No comments. No comments.
It's different. This is her like as 20-something year old.
I would say 26, 27, 28.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it'd be really cool to have her. I really like the actress that they chose for the Logan movie. And then so I don't know.
Well, we'll see. Like, I think that with this one, like, it's one of those books that you either love it or you hate it. But I kind of feel like the Campbell name's carrying it more than the character is in this case. The character's helping, but it's Campbell, and it's a 1 in 25, and it's so hard to get these white covers in good condition too.
If you could have her, the actress, or the creator of the character, sign a Laura Kinney cover or comic, what would you?
It wouldn't be this one.
No,
it wouldn't be this. No, it would be the corner one.
Michael.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just not
bad.
Great.
It's not like, I don't like the way that she's posing and how the like her knee just seems so prominent, and it seems too swishy for me.
Okay.
It's the body pose.
You know, if I'm interested.
Is there a color of this?
Yes.
Okay, you guys keep talking. I want to pull it up.
I would say I would go at the Jenny Frison one.
Is it weird that we don't have a photocopy of her?
It's probably bad.
Trish is saying the color version is better on this.
I'm looking it up, Trish, because you and I are on the same page. Oh, okay, I've seen this, of course.
Let me see.
No, I've seen it. Hold on, I have to share screen. I just lost it. Okay, here we go. Share screen.
Well, I feel like this version lends itself to getting signed and remarks, and
I mean, yeah, absolutely. With that much space, you could. You could have
Sarah.
Subtle, Sarah. Very, very subtle.
Dang, Sarah.
You could have the whole cast sign that book.
It looks so much better like this, honestly. Yes, it's not so plain. Like, usually like some books look better without the trademark, and this one just looks so much better with it.
Right.
It makes it look better.
Would you guys have? What if someone did on this one? Did it's not a remark. What is it when they just like make a full cover? And so if they drew in like the honey badger, would it be more?
That would be a remark.
I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't pay that much for this book. Definitely will not pay $65. I will pay $5 and then get paid more to fix this. Add to it.
Is that because you had that? Wait, was this the guy that you went to go get his stuff signed from your friend?
You can just move on. I don't want to be negative today.
It's not a negative space.
No.
This isn't a negative space. There's all the lines are closed, Audie. Come on, this isn't your first rodeo. It has to be open lines somewhere.
Yeah. Yes.
No,
So
it's just a sketch variant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do agree with Jen though. If you wanted to amplify it, you get a remark on it or a signature. But
there you go. That's what I meant. Not fix it. I didn't mean fix it.
Yeah, you want to start that whole thing again? Number 18, Laura Kinney. Wolverine number 1, J. Scott Campbell, second print, black and white version, 1 in 25. And we're talking, guys, 13 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 0%, which is interesting, with a high sale of $80 for a near mint copy and a current near mint raw price of $76.
So it's
Sarah, you're up next.
Triple ratio. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, that's not bad, but I think it's negotiable.
He did say not negative space version.
Oh, did you? My bad, Audie.
That's what I said. I think that's how he told me. That's what I said, Laura.
Sorry about that. Yeah, my bad. I wasn't totally paying attention. I'm like 3 high noons in, so.
Ooh.
I'm drinking.
I've got a Costco's version of a Truly.
I got a margarita.
We're all drinking. Oh my God.
Happy Tuesday. Cheers.
Welcome to Drunken Comic Book Women. Thanks for being here, guys. We're all drinking.
Oh my God, that's why I don't want to be negative. I'm happy when I'm drinking.
Do you have tahini on the rim, Lucy? Not to be racist, but do you?
Of course. I can't drink without it.
I freaking knew it. Anthony's like, you can't have a margarita without tahini. I didn't know his mom carries one in her purse. Like a little tahini.
Oh my God, am I her daughter?
Maybe. You and I are sisters.
Am I Arroyo?
Arroyo. I like it. And Sarah, the Kirkland brand's fantastic, by the way.
Yes. I just bought this for Christmas and I started cracking them open afterwards. And I was like, dang, Kirkland.
Oh, yeah.
Jen, are you drinking beer?
Yeah.
She always drinks like those fancy, cool beers. Not fancy, sorry. Like,
you can't drink beer, man.
How do you say?
Dark beers.
Like the cool beers.
Stouts. Yeah.
Cool beer.
Moving on. Number 17.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm glad. So if you don't know, if you haven't heard, if you've been under a rock, you know about this. This is Dark Horse Presents annual 1998.
Trash.
Right? Guess what? Buffy's being not revamped. What is it? Rebooted.
For sure.
Wait.
Not
Yes.
rebooted.
I thought it was being rebooted.
It says reban.
Not rebooted. What's the word? Because it's going to be an older Buffy.
She's going to be in it.
Teaching somebody.
Yeah, but no, she is
she's
passing the torch.
A continuation. What is another word for that?
Revamp.
Lucy, that was my line.
Yeah, it's revamp. That's what it says right there. It says revamp.
Pun intended. I was like, why are you saying pun intended? But now I know why. Anyways. So Buffy the Vampire will be coming back and we'll get to see Sarah Michelle Gellar. I saw her she announced that on Instagram. She will be revisiting her role. Although the show will not focus on her original character, instead the show will be sort of a passing of the torch onto a new Slayer, which, all right. Sarah Michelle Gellar took to Instagram to confirm the news, but also to share the journey she took to decide on reprising her role. Remember Joss Whedon and his whole ordeal.
That was a while ago.
Right? Yeah. Just a bad taste all around in all of his shows. But the idea has been discussed over the course of a few years, and Gellar finally agreed on a single idea, which has won over many fans' support for the idea of the reboot. So we've tracked 24 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 39%, with a high sale of $180 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a current near mint raw price of $61. Very cool. I'm happy. I love that show. I loved Buffy. I did not watch Angel, but I was a total Buffy fan.
Wait, we did a Buffy episode, Lucy. Have you watched it since that episode?
Yes.
Ooh.
That's what I was gonna say. Yes, I started watching it. I stopped during the Christmas period because I was watching all the Christmas movies and whatever. And right now I'm watching this my Mexican show. But if you're Mexican, if you speak Spanish, La Casa de los Famosos, it's kind of basically Big Brother. But anyways, once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go back and keep watching it.
How far are you?
I think
Season
it was
3?
like first season. No, the first season only.
She's
I'm
like,
not
she's
there
still
yet.
in high school.
No. I'm still, still school.
Isn't season? Shoot, it's been a while since I've rewatched it. Season 3 should be Faith, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or no?
I think it is. Yeah. I think
Okay,
it's
no. Still season
it's
1.
3.
So,
Okay.
and I like it so far. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I liked it. It's cool. It's kind of very like Charm. Like it has that same, and I love Charm, so it has that same feel. So I think that's why I was able to get into it. But yeah, I'll keep watching it.
So we might have to do another Buffy episode because when we did it, oh my god, was it 2-3 years ago?
Yeah,
It's been a while. Yeah. I don't know.
There's definitely some covers we didn't cover. And we should cover those ones.
Okay.
Maybe we'll see what happens. Number 17, Dark Horse presents annual number 1998. Blech. And yeah,
Right?
moving on.
Yeah.
That was not
yeah.
a good, like, why would they do that? Number 1998. Like,
I like a year. Am I saying that wrong?
It was the year that the annual.
Yeah, it was a year. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, number 16, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 62, Scotty Young, eight deaths of Spider-Man, second print version, 1 out of 25. And it's such a cool cover. I love this. I love that it's a virgin cover. It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's Scotty Young does it again. It's been a while since we've seen a cover on the top list. I think it's been like a few months. I think last time we seen one was like a couple months ago. Yeah, it's been like a few months ago because I remember like, oh, he made it. I don't know if it was a top 10 and then they went to the runners up. I can't remember. But this book,
right?
Huh?
The Ain't book.
Oh, Ain't No Grave for something.
Yes.
Something.
Yeah. Yes. This book isn't related to the movie Rumors. It's just a great cover, minor keys, and retailer incentive. It's also the second print of a book that introduced 4 new characters that are part of the Scion Cytorak. How do you say Cytorak? There you go. Why you guys put like tricky
Is it Cytorak?
words when I'm drinking? What the fudge, guys?
You're doing great, Lucy.
Even if I'm drinking, I will still have trouble. I'm just gonna blame it on the drink.
Thank God we don't have Panopoulos on here.
Oh, I will never be. No, it wouldn't work. Overall, this book, it's a winner. Fans show their love for Young's work by taking it to our top list in less than 1 week. We tracked 10 copies. Huh?
She's telling you how to say it.
I know. She's like, hello, we're together. We tracked 10 copies sold, a 7-day growth trend with a high sell of $55 for a near mint copy and a current near mint raw for $46. I think as we go with the list, our words are getting more like
Slurry.
We're like slurring.
We're all starting to slur. Hey, we're on 16. It's fine. Like it's gonna be fine.
When I read the other one, I read it better.
You're a Scotty fan. What's your take on this?
I think these are cute. If you've seen some of the other covers, I think there's one where like he's getting stepped on, like about to get stepped on. There's some other ones that are pretty cute. Yeah, I think they're cute. I haven't been buying them, but I think they're really cute.
Right? Okay,
Or
I'm
is
with you.
it Evergreen?
Evergreen? No.
No.
I hope
Sorry.
so.
Yeah.
No.
you
I
don't
love
find it.
Laura and I both love Scotty, and they're better covers than this. I guess personally, and I love you, Scotty. You know, please don't hate me, but like I kind of got burnt out with over the summer with all those like covers that he did for was it like Marvel Giants or Marvel something?
Yeah, you can tell like his styles. I'm just gonna say it. He's better than this. Scotty Young could be putting out much better artwork than this, but he does it because it sells, and I get that. But like, at what point do you go, okay, I'm gonna amplify my style?
But he has two styles.
Yeah.
You very rarely see the other. When's the last time you saw like the Middle West style?
Well, even the Deadpool style.
Yeah.
He hasn't done it in a long time.
Or the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like when's the last time you seen that style? Like that's the style where I'm like, okay, I feel like that's really his niche. This is just easy.
Well, then wouldn't a really interesting store hire him and have him do that?
I wish I freaking could, but it's like he has his own shop. There's no he's at that point, and an artist gets to this point where they don't need retailers anymore. They just do their own thing. Yeah. But I wish I would see him pushing his limits a little bit more, because it's cute, but it's like, man, like do something, surprise us a little bit. His talent is multifaceted, and this all we ever see is the same shit, and I'm kind of over it.
Yeah,
I get that. I get that. But like, do a little of both, maybe. Like, throw out a couple of these and then give us something that's like, holy hell, that's what Scotty Young can do.
Or tone it down a little bit. Like, I mean, I don't know what he's doing, but yes, it's right. I agree with you. Like, if he does it like once a month, but not like so that people will stop buying them.
Well, okay, real quick. Audie brought up, wonder if his Fairyland stuff will ever get optioned. I think it'd be really interesting if they did the Fairyland kind of like how they did Roger Rabbit and what was it just came out recently? Trish likes them a lot. The
thing that came out recently. Give me something else.
The
Chipmunk?
What was the
Alvin and Alvin. No, not Alvin. Sorry. Laura's saying it. Laura, listen to Laura. Listen to Laura.
Yeah,
Laura's been saying it.
Chippendales.
Yes. No, the first one. Rescue Rangers?
No, I didn't say Rescue. I said Chippendales.
It's a Chippendale. Yeah.
Chippendales, the one with the guys that don't wear any clothes.
They're the chipmunks from Disney.
And Dale. That is
Rescue Rangers, I think is
the Rescue
Rangers. Oh, this is like playing charades. Like, give me a noun, give me a color.
But you were right though. It's Chip and
so
yeah.
If Audie, like if they did it like that, where it was like she's a person that has a really good, unique voice that then goes into this realm of the Fairyland, and then back and forth, because now there's two different ones, right? Because she comes back as an older adult. That'd be awesome.
They should have Aubrey Plaza. That should be the voice of Gertrude.
That would be really good, actually.
Yeah.
But let's keep moving before we get on a total tangent. Scotty, if you're watching, this is great, but you can do better. This is you like kind of trying. Let's get the pedal to the metal and see what you're actually capable of. That's just my opinion. Number 16, Amazing Spider-Man. Number 62, Scotty Young, 8 Death of Spider-Man, second print, Virgin 125. Next. Sorry, was that biased? Next.
Who's next?
Oh, is that me?
Jen.
Yes.
Okay, so this is Fantastic Four.
Oh my god.
Yes, Jen, you're on the show.
Okay, so this is Fantastic Four 49. Isn't this the first appearance of Galactus?
It is.
Okay. Oh, it's on the thing. Funny.
Yeah.
I can't read. Okay,
everybody knows that, Jen, though. That's like
but I highly recommend reading the article that Covrprice puts out. I cannot currently read that because choices, but I'm excited for Galactus. This is what a green blue chip.
It's a blue chip. It's one of those ones that you want to have in your collection if you're a fan of the title. Yes, blue chip.
Wait, Audie, do you have this?
Oh, he probably has a. I'll say
layers.
Ooh, nice. 4 or 5, going for about $600. Not bad. Okay,
I like a 4 or 5 for like a 60s comic. That's
insanely good. That's a great deal.
2 thumbs up.
Yes, like I think that's great. Every day. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, good job, Liger.
So Jen nailed it. The trailer kind of covers Galactus a little bit, so it's getting people interested in his first full appearance. So it's not a huge surprise to see this, but I'm with her. I think that that's a very good deal to see a 4.5 going for under $600. But there's just I think that the fan base for Fantastic Four was very small. No. And now that there's this, yes, I used to do shows. Anthony and I would do shows on Facebook when we first started, and I'm talking like hours of old Fantastic Four. Nobody.
Oh wait, what issues? What issues?
12-cent issues. 12-cent issues. Like nobody cared. They were like, pass.
I would have bought them how many money.
No, it wasn't that. Just nobody wanted Fantastic Four at that time. It was all about like, oh well, that was like more like a Miles phase. People got really into Miles, but yeah, I don't think Fantastic Four has gotten the love that it's getting now because of the trailer.
I have over a long box. I've always wanted this book. Don't have it. I also wanted the first Doom. Don't have it. I have the second Doom. Like I love FF. There's so many good storylines. I'm drinking too much, but I'm excited for it, and I feel like
I'm excited too.
I wonder if like what my hope is that this movie comes out and it really reignites in new readers the love for Fantastic Four, and then they go back and they try to read like oh my god, I'm like blanking on that one.
Come on, give me a noun, give me a verb, give me a color, give me something.
Rescue Rangers.
I need like the whiteboard behind me.
First word.
Give me
how many words?
How many letters?
Is it John Byrne?
Yes.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. That's how the game works, Ben. You're not supposed to give me the answer. You're supposed to make a guess. Anyways.
I like it. I also really and I know we're never gonna see it because we already had like that chance, and I mean maybe they'll figure a way to bring it back. But I really liked the FF, especially during Civil War, because you see the team split up for the reasons that they have. And then I love that Spidey scene with Reed. And then like you learn something more about Reed, and then Spidey's like, "No, you're wrong." It's just really like there's so many stories that they haven't.
We just talked about this. There's so much potential with this title. Like going to this movie. I like Carrie's like thing too. She's all.
So I got a question. Bomb. I was just thinking about this. So do you think that Fantastic Four, like, do you think we're going to have like sequels of Fantastic Four, or do you think this is a launching pad for the other movies, you know, for the bigger picture of Secret Wars and Doom, you know, Doomsday?
I think it's both. There's so much potential here for this.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So many good stories. Like there's so much uncharted territory that they could take advantage of it if it's done right. So Marvel has to just like not fuck it up.
But you don't think that they're gonna like because it's set in like the 60s ish.
Yeah, which I love that. I like
that.
That's
why they can continue with that story. Like say like get new actors to play like younger versions of something else. Like they can freaking switch it up and not keep seeing the same crap that we've been seeing. This is a way to change things up. Like if start from that year to kind of like
but you don't think that like like with all the movies timelines, right? We're getting the FF that's set back in the 60s. I think it's like a one-off. I don't think we're going to get them continuously in the 60s. We're going to get them like...
Well, no, maybe Reed will fast forward and end up in present time, and then you pick up from there. Like there's opportunity for them to end up in different timelines. We don't just stay
I would like them to keep on that time. But again, I like that kind of era when it looks like that. So that's just me.
Do you like that format better than, like we've seen in previous phases of, where we've had Captain America per se, and we've had Captain America, the first Avenger, then Winter Soldier, and then Civil War, but then he also was in the Avengers? Or would you rather just be like, and this is this character, and then we're gonna go into the
WandaVision, but in movies,
right?
Yeah. I mean, I think either way could work if it's done right, and that's kind of what it boils down to. But I think the point here, the overarching point here, is that there's a lot of potential with this franchise, and they've been slept on for a while. Jessica Alba could only do so much for you guys, Well, she was only one person.
I'm just glad he's on a expletive cloud. I was so upset in the theaters.
That's what Gabe was saying.
And I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. I think the what we saw in the trailer was good. We got to keep moving. Number 15, Fantastic Four, number 49. We tracked 37 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 11% with a high sale of $4,750 for a CGC 9.0, which seems very reasonable, and a current raw, very good price of $626. Not bad.
Real quick, awesome sauce. We're all kind of tipsy.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Thank you, Audie.
We didn't even plan it. We were just like all drinking. Just unanimously.
No. Thank you, Audie. Besos.
Besos.
Woo woo.
And pesos.
And pesos.
All right. Who's up next? Sarah, this is you.
Oh, this cover. So this is this is Magik number 1. Is it Netties? Netties? How do you say that? Netties?
I think so. Yeah, let's go with that.
All right. So
did you say
this book is a minor key featuring the first appearance of the demon. Wait, what's going on?
I don't know. What's just read. Keep going. Laura leaves and you're falling apart, Sarah.
I know. So the book is a minor key featuring the first appearance of Demon Crow. However, this isn't what is making the waves in aftermarket. This book features Magik in the style of the recent hit video game Marvel Rivals. This has taken the gaming community by storm and become one of the most played hero shooters. All the featured Marvel Rival covers have been doing really well, but it looks like Magik is the last one standing. Her cover is the only cover left on her top lists, as fans are still chasing this book for their collection. We've tracked 70 copies sold, a 7-day growth trend of 14%, with a high sale of $50 and a near mint copy and current near mint raw price of $44. Yeah.
I think that the Storm one was probably the best.
Yeah.
The Storm one is the best. That was my favorite, actually, out of all of them. The rest of them do nothing for me.
But there's a couple coming up that look awesome.
Which ones?
So the one that has the group shot.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I would get the group shot one. Like, just out. That's what I would do. And then I thought the Hulk looked kind of cool. But I really want to play with you guys, and I wonder if if you all can get the game and then play.
I have the game. Anthony and I played it.
Oh, is it cool? Is it awesome?
Okay, I'm a Fortnite person. Okay, and it's hard for me to expand past that. But Anthony's like, let's try it. Everybody's talking about it. And yeah, it's cool. It has that same kind of effect. Like if you've ever played Fortnite, they brought in the Marvel characters for a while, so it kind of reminds me of that. But it's not something that I'm like,
wait, who are you playing as?
Doom. In the one that I was on, I was Storm, which is my favorite cover, ironically. So, but yeah, I'm with Trish. What did she say?
The design variants. Ugh, I don't like
but
them.
They don't even look like design. Like they're not even as good as design variants. They're like below design variants. They do nothing for me.
I think there's some good ones coming. And the new one is sick.
Storm kind of had a Michael Turner feel to me. That's why I kind of liked it. It kind of looked like Turner to me, like a little bit. I mean, obviously you can't match Michael Turner, but like it had that vibe to it. So I was like, okay. But with Magik, there's been so many covers that are just so much better if you're really just looking to. But again, it's not the net tease, but
I think Nelson is 100%.
I haven't seen the Doom one. I haven't seen that one pop up. But people are buying them. So collect what you like, play games that you like, all that jazz. Number 14, Magic number 1, NetTease Marvel Rivals. Sarah gave you the stats, so let's keep on cruising. Let's see. What do we have next?
We have New Avengers 33 for number 13.
Wow.
What?
What? We have New Avengers. Like that.
Because I was falling asleep when hearing you guys talk. I'm just kidding.
Exactly what we're going for doing this show. So great.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Next view. Okay.
Bye, Audie.
Oh, man, we lost her.
Jesus Christ. Okay. New Avengers 33, Gabrielle Delato, regular cover. The next big Avengers Doomsday. I can't talk.
You're doing great.
Okay. Rumors are here. And the latest rumor, the Doctor Strange plays a prominent role in starting the multiverse war. In Multiverse War of Madness, which is in What If, we see how Doctor Strange can influence the fate of the multiverse. We even seen the beginning of an incursion of the Spider-Man No Way Home. The latest theory focused on Doctor Strange being the cause of all incursions across the multiverse, and Doctor Doom being the one who wants to unite all the universe into one battle world. This fascinating theory relies on the story elements of 2015 Secret Wars. This book highlights the first incursion using Earth as the main collusion point. Until we get more information on Avengers Doomsday, this rumor has caused this book to take off.
Yeah.
And we tracked a copy sold a 7-day growth trend of 290% with a high sell of $28 for a Nearman copy and current Nearman raw price at $22. But because I feel, again, because of Fantastic Four, do you think also this is an amazing cover, Dr. Doom?
Yeah, he did a great job.
If he did, it just looks. This is kind of like how I end up at the end of the night after I put the kids to bed. I'm like, so yeah, I feel him.
I love it. Was this ever made into a virgin?
Good night, NM.
I feel like it needs to be a virgin variant because the art is spectacular.
Yes. Yeah.
Gabrielle Delato did such a good job. I don't know if is there a virgin? Do we know?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, knowing Marvel, they would just reuse the virgin or the art as like a ratio.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've seen it. No.
It's so good. Like you take all this crap off of it and you just have that image, and it's just that would be evergreen, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I think would be a really good Doctor Doom? And I thought this since I first saw
Robert
him
Downey Jr.
Chippendale.
No. on ER. He was in ER, and then he was also the dad in Elektra with Jennifer Gardner.
He was in ER.
Yeah, he was in ER, and he was a dad in the Elektra Jennifer Gardner. Goran Visnichik. If you look up ER and you look up Elektra, there is a similar actor. I've always thought he'd be. Huh?
Was he bald? What did he look like?
No, he was not bald. Hang on, I'm gonna put it.
I know who. Oh, the guy. Well, did you guys watch? I mean, that's where I know him from. The Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
With not the new one, the old one with Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
Remember the butler?
Yes.
He's too old for that, for Dr.
Jen, why did you say that? Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy, Butler. Boom. We're done.
I he's in that. I haven't seen Haunted Mansion.
He is too old. Like he has a good like, but he's like in his 70s. We need something.
I'm like picturing him from ER. I feel like if you could go back in time,
he's 86 years old.
Oh god,
he is
86.
No, he's not.
He's 6-year-old cast.
No. Google doesn't lie.
Yeah,
neither does Magik.
Literally, he's doomed. Ooh, bad joke.
Who else would you want as Doom?
That's horrible.
Like my choice was crap. Now that I realize 25 years have passed.
Yeah.
No.
Carrot Top for 2. Oh my god, no. So
Wait, the mesh is saying you're wrong, Lucy.
that's the wrong person. Is it? Well, she said Electra.
Yeah.
Is it?
In Electra,
That's
he's the
the one.
dad.
What's his
The
name?
adoptive dad or the dad?
Or
dad?
which one? Oh,
It's
which one? The one that.
Korean.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yes. Okay. You're right. You are. Okay. Then it's not.
Oh, so we
Okay.
retract
Thank you,
all of our
Nash.
heckling.
Thank you.
Okay. The other guy is 52 years old. The one that she's saying.
Sorry we bullied you, Jen.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, Jen.
The mesh saved you. Sorry we just made you feel stupid.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah,
Let's
great
see.
choice, Jen. I agree. I concur. Great choice. Yes. Well done.
Clint Eastwood.
Oh yeah, that's great. I like that. It's a good pick. That checks out. Number 13, New Avengers. Number 33, Gabrielle Delato, regular. Moving on. Last but not least, Jen, this is you. End it.
What?
Mark Spears, number 12,
Yay.
Spawn 356, the regular cover. It's funny to see, like, I feel like this cover is a lot like Bird City having the 8 Billion Genies cover. That, like, it's
sat in
sat,
it forever.
sat there, and then all of a sudden, yeah, now it's moving. I actually really do like Mark Spears on Spawn. I hope we get more.
Have you seen his Power Man? It's fantastic.
Can you pull it up?
Yeah. Keep talking while I pull it up.
So yeah, I'm still like Mark Spears is very talented. I have specific things that I would like want him to do, but I feel like he'll get there anyway. But with this Spawn 356, yeah, it's been when did it? It was 2024 September. It's been there since September, and when it first came out, I'm like, oh, this is really cool. Why is it just sitting there? And I think that if you have a comic shop, I would just go back into the Spawn issues and then just see if you can like go back and there it is. Cool.
Find it.
But
we were talking on the last show. I think that Mark Spears really shines when he is doing original art. Like that's really his MO because he brings like a different aspect to it. Homages, I don't want to say like anybody can do homages, but his original stuff created this whole frenzy. It was this art that nobody had ever seen before, and the style that nobody's ever seen before. Where is it? Lobo was great. Yeah, his Lobo cover was fantastic. There was so much to look at. I can't find it.
He did a Vampirella that's coming out.
His first cover was a Vampirella.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. You can't find it anymore though. Dude, where is this book I'm trying to find?
It doesn't exist.
I haven't seen the
It's
Spawn
possible.
77.
I'll find it later. Follow me on IG. I'll post it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think this is good. This is a really good composition. And you're right. It just sat there for so long without anybody paying it any attention. Then all of a sudden it was like, boom, gone. So,
But when it first came out, I was like, this is really cool. And then it was weird to see it sit there because you're like, do I buy them all up? I probably should have.
do I buy all of them? Oh, this is gonna bug me until I can find it. I'll get to it. I'll do it later. But yeah, I think that's a good way to end the runners up. If you were just joining, this was the last book, so number 12. It barely didn't make the top 10 in runners up list this week, but we have Spawn, Mark Spears, number 356, coming in with 7 copies sold, or 66 copies sold, a 7-day growth trend of 6%, with a high sale of $38 for a near mint and a current near mint raw price of $31. This was on the top 10 the previous week, so it's kind of fallen, but not by much. Moving on. Okay, so in honor of Valentine's Day, Sarah had the brilliant idea of us picking some of our most romantic, sexy, you got to be there type moments for Valentine's Day to celebrate. So here are our picks. Whoever in the chat can decide whose pick belongs to who the fastest. I think I can get Bird City to send you something eventually.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's do a giveaway. Let's make this worth it. So go ahead, type the names in the chat in the order that you think we chose these covers. This is tricky this week.
Good night, Todd. Got it, Todd. Todd's leaving. Good night.
Good night, Todd.
I haven't
Todd,
had
you don't
dinner
want to
yet.
go?
looking forward to dinner.
You know, I guess, Todd.
What?
It's fine.
Did you have dinner yet?
No, I have not eaten.
Did you have dinner yet?
I had coffee.
Oh. Lucy, did you have dinner?
That's probably
Oh yeah,
wrong.
yes I did. Yes
We're
I
all
did.
drinking
No,
on
no, no.
empty stomachs. That's why.
No, no. I did. And Zictron, thank you so much. That
Yeah,
means
thank
so
you.
much to us. And if we're the best, how come you didn't vote for us?
No, don't.
Why are we thinking the same thing? Why don't we
It's
ever
okay.
get voted for anything?
Citron,
I'm just kidding. How come we didn't win?
No,
All right,
the-
Grumpy, incorrect, but nice job guessing. Anybody
Yeah.
else?
Don't
Try
say.
again.
Let them. Let
They're
them
trying,
know.
they're getting too slow though, Lucy.
Yes.
Like,
But no, thank you so
Chanel.
much. We really appreciate you guys watching us like weekly. That means a lot to us that you guys show up,
you know what's really
even
fun?
if it's 3 people. Oh, shut up, Jen, I'm talking.
Oh, sorry.
We love each other so much.
this is a very tight knit group. What are you looking at? Lucy yelled at Jen. Yeah,
Just
like yelling at a
kidding,
puppy. How do you do that?
Jen. I know. Oh, I can. Believe me. I just did.
Lucy, cold blooded.
No.
No, you
Guess
guys.
who
No,
picked
no.
what from left to right? Hold on. Let's just see, because all of them are wrong. Who do you think the
Yep.
first one was?
The first one is Jen's.
No.
Shh,
Sarah.
don't say.
No.
Don't say.
Yeah,
Don't
I was
say.
kinda-
Shush. Shush. You too?
Not Jen or Sarah for the first one?
Yeah, you're half wrong.
Okay. Shh, shh.
No,
Did I
now,
get it?
Now you can't. You can't. say-
Okay, hold on. Let me
Don't
give me-
say wrong, Laura. Let him just say.
All right, I say the first one now that I know is Laura.
Yeah.
The second one is
Can
Sarah.
you shut up?
No, you're already wrong again.
Can you shut up? Laura?
What?
Shush.
Okay, I'm gonna mute us.
Wait.
How are you muting us and then I can't talk? Mute you.
You mute your mouth.
Oh,
Okay, so first one is Laura. The second one is Lucy because it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The third one is
Jen.
Jen's because Laura would never read The White Knight.
I did read The White Knight. I did.
And the last one is Laura because
No, Laura
she
was the
wore that
first
outfit.
one.
The last one is Sarah because Sarah has good taste in comic covers.
Aw.
Wrong. Out.
Wait, what's the right order then?
Okay, hold on. Let me see if anybody else.
Wasn't it? I thought I
Hold
saw
on.
it.
Wait,
No.
did
Wait, what was
anybody?
the criteria
Oh, am
for
I
picking
Bird?
these?
I'll be Bird.
What
so
is the
I'm Bird.
criteria for picking these?
Bird.
No,
It
that's
was a
wrong.
Valentine's
Jen.
Day place that we thought was
That's
sexy.
wrong.
Mhm.
wrong.
Pick again.
You guys don't know us at all. Wait, is Bird me? Because why is it Bird, Laura, Sarah, Jen?
Wait, I will say that there's a pick that I was like, oh, I would have picked that one.
Mine. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I would have picked the Joker, the Alex Ross cover with Joker and Harley on it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a
The black one?
classic.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is a classic, but it's too obvious.
How's it too obvious? No, everybody loves an unhealthy
My
relationship.
Rocketeer cover
No.
is a ghost. You cannot find
That's
this.
not a
thing.
good reason to pick something,
Well,
though.
look how sexy that is, though. And I thought Jen might like it
It
because she's
is.
really into Rocketeer.
I did like
That's
it.
sexy.
I was
If that
really
a
jealous.
comic cover with a plate of tacos.
That's
That's
really
sexy
nice.
too.
I was super jealous.
That's a good pick, right?
We
I
got a
said-
It was a very
winner.
good pick.
Oh, we got a winner.
Chicken
Oh,
dinner.
God, we have a winner. Okay.
Who?
Wait,
I
who?
was misled.
You gotta send.
No, that's not it.
Wait, who's the winner?
Oh wait.
Oh wait, no, not a winner.
Oh shit, you're close. With...
You
Never
can't say
mind.
winner and it not be
Damn
a winner.
it.
Lucy said winner. She
Lucy's
has
like,
one
"Winner."
job here. One job.
Hey, what's the dude with the receding hairline
Okay.
though that Catwoman's pickpocketing? Look at him.
She's not pickpocketing. She's going for his ring, I think, because he's wearing like a shiny ring on his thumb. You just can't tell really.
Nah,
much.
she's going
Only got a
inside his
private.
cams.
No, she's not trying to get her hands. She's going for the ring on his thumb.
Girl, that is going inside his.
Well,
His
she's got a
pantalones.
ring on her finger.
Did
Yes.
anybody get this yet? Laura, Sarah,
No.
Jen, Lucy,
No.
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 Laura,
This
Sarah,
can't
Jen,
be
Lucy,
this
no.
complicated.
How many variations? Are like 14,000.
Sarah, Laura.
No,
Jen,
you already got it
Lucy.
wrong. No. I told you the answer like 4 times.
I wasn't listening to you.
Oh my God. Refill.
You guys all know what the first one is.
I am the first one. I gave it away a million times.
Yeah.
The first one is me. I am the Rocketeer.
Then it's Lucy, then Sarah, then Jen.
No.
Then it's Jen, Sarah, Lucy.
No.
No.
Then it's Lucy, Jen, Sarah.
Actually, yeah.
Let's fucking go!
What? No. Is it
Right.
what did he say?
I don't know. Do you guys want to give it to him? Because nobody knows what we're talking about anymore.
Yeah,
No,
you guys are not. You guys.
Here we go.
Are just
Laura, Jen, Lucy, Sarah. If anybody said that, Sicko was wrong too. So
Jesus,
here's
man.
my deal.
Right?
I
Just
love
yell that
Rocketeer
out.
anyways. It's one of my favorites. This is Jay Lee, but this was a Kickstarter cover. And when I tell you this is a ghost, I don't mean like, oh, you can find a couple on eBay. You can't. Nobody bought this cover. Like it's completely, you can't find it, but it's perfect. The movement,
sucks?
it's what?
A lot of stores for Rocketeer, even if they qualified for it, didn't go heavy on incentives because they thought they wouldn't move them. And I was very sad by that fact.
The last one I sold or I saw sold of this one for a 9.8 was like $700 for a 9.8 of the Rocketeer. And like you just can't find them. They never come to market. You never see them pop up. It's like a genuine ghost and it's perfect. And that's just your way of learning not to sleep on Kickstarters. Because if you had backed the Kickstarter, you would have got the Jay Lee cover if you got to that tier. So if anybody out there has one and wants to sell it to me, let me know because I'm definitely in the market for this. I think it's one of the best Rocketeer covers that I've seen. And Hughes did a Rocketeer cover for this series, which was good, but this is the one that hit. So wait, it's the order you guys are on screen. Oh, it is. No.
Oh,
No,
no,
it's not.
just a little bit.
Oh, there, now it is.
There you go. There you go.
Fixed it. Jen, why'd you pick Willow? Because you couldn't pick Rocketeer. No.
Yeah. The moment you picked Rocketeer, I was like,
Yeah.
Laura.
Yeah.
So this is about Buffy Vampire Slayer, Willow. It's the Joe Chen cover from 2009. I never finished season 8. I got through part of season 8, and then the moment that Willow cheated on Kennedy with this serpent demoness, like, cause it was like, okay, so basically Willow has like a new magic teacher, and then things get a little blurred.
Oh.
But I like this art a lot, but I don't like what they're. It makes me upset that she cheated on Kennedy, but it's fine. I like this art. Joe Chen did a great job.
Who?
Joe Chen.
Give me another cover that is a boy or girl.
I don't know. It's just who's credited as doing the art. I just really like the cover.
Do you know any other art covers by them?
Nope, I can try. I can look them up.
Yeah, let me know because I like the art too. It has like almost like a fluid, like literally they're suspended in water type feel to it.
Because there's like, okay, I kind of feel like what we're going to get from Buffy the next season, I don't know if they read the comics. And technically the comics are canon because Josh Whedon did work on them with them. Like it goes through season 8 through 12. So you get to see like the new Hellmouth is in Cleveland. You see Willow progress. She can do a ton more things. And granted, I didn't like how Willow cheated on Kennedy, but it's fine. The art is really cool.
Spoiler.
I know.
Hopefully she's not paying attention. She's drawing, it looks like. Or seizing, one of the two.
Well, because there's like a astral plane thing that she meets her on. Anyway, so I just really like the art. I thought it was really good looking.
Yeah, it's great, but not as good as the Rocketeer.
Well, yeah. And you can find this in like in $1, $2 bins. It goes for around 10, but you can find this in because most people don't look at the back issues for season 8 of Buffy, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, maybe they will now because of
maybe if now that people are thinking, oh, I might make some money off of this, but okay.
Technically, I really don't think that they're gonna. The person who talked to Buffy the person who talked to Sarah Michelle Gellar, I think is like 90% chance they didn't read the comic books and had their own original idea of how to progress the series. So I don't think it's going to be what we see in the comics.
It happens, though. It happens a lot, more than I like to admit. But
I know. Would I like it to be though? Yes. Also, even Buffy the Last Vampire Slayer would be a great way to just put that on screen and people would be happy. But
yeah,
I don't think that's going. I think we're getting something different.
Well, solid pick. I want to know more about the artist because you have me intrigued. So that was Jen, guys, if you're just hopping in. So Laura, Jen, Lucy, White Knight. I have read it, and I think it's a very, very cool version of Joker. It's one of the first series I read. So
yes. So this one, yeah, I love this one, Batman White Knight, and this was by Sean Gordon Murphy, and he is awesome. And yeah, I love this. I love that he is trying to be different, and then the Neil Hartley and in Harley Quinn, she's a different person in this version of the Batman. I really enjoy this book. So I'm like trying to think of, because I was gonna pick the one that I always pick, but Rogue and Gambit. But I was like, no, I need to switch it up.
Didn't actually. I thought you would.
I was, but I was like, no, I know I want something different, something that we don't see right now as much, because this book at the time, it was a very popular book.
Yeah, there's some keys in here, some good variants.
Yes. Yeah, I love the covers for this issue, and then from there they had like other ones, Batman, some other stuff I can't remember.
The orange one's the valuable one though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The first, cover A. Yeah, this is cover B. And I don't know, it was different, and I really liked it. Him being on medication, actually treating, his, I don't know, what do you call it? He's not ill, like his mental. Yeah.
Issues.
Yes, he is normal and actually trying to do the right thing.
And his brilliance, which is like, I don't know if I'm attracted to him in this series, but I'm sort of attracted to him in this series.
Yes, it's a whole different thing.
Hot.
He's completely different, and Batman is the crazy one. He is the one that it's like kind of like he's obsessed, with the Joker. And I just loved it. I love this story, and I was like, okay, nobody has really talked about this book in a long time, so I just wanted to bring it up. Yeah,
good pick. Sarah, last but not least.
I was kind of following the same thing as Lucy. I was gonna pick the X-Men cover with Jean Grey and Wolverine, where they're like kissing and they're like holding on to each other. But then I was like, meh, I'm gonna go to Catwoman, and I was kind of looking for Catwoman and Batman, and I came across Josh Swaby cover of Catwoman, which he's done a bunch of them. And something about this cover is just so hot and sexy and embodies everything that Catwoman is. This is Catwoman number 58. This is cover C. Again, this is Josh Swaby. I just love that, like the little, the garter showing a little bit, she's being her sexy, slinky self. And I just think it's a great cover.
It looks like a noir photograph.
Right?
Yeah.
I think he's nailed on all the Catwoman covers that he's done. I think they're just gorgeous. They're gorgeous and they're sexy, and they embody everything that Catwoman is. So I liked it.
Did you guys see the Magik number 2 cover he did that comes out tomorrow?
No.
It's the 1/100, but it's also, I think there's a normal trade dress cover. It's so cool.
Is it the one with the faces?
Yeah, in the background behind her.
That's so cool. That is such a great cover. She's standing in the middle, Magik standing in the middle, and there's all these like gremlin like monsters like all around her, just looking at her, and it's just I thought it was Ryan Brown at first.
No,
that's really good.
That's her. Yeah, it's him. Sorry.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
He's really good.
Yeah, he should get a little bit more credit too.
Yeah, that's really good. I like that a lot. Okay, so that were our picks, guys, or those were our picks. So if you're looking for something to kind of hunt down for Valentine's Day, good luck finding the Rocketeer. But the other ones seem attainable, so have at it. And if anybody
if anyone finds this for a really good price, I need you to tag Laura and be like, "Bam! Please. You said it was a ghost, got $5."
It's perfect. They're shooting up in the air. And Jay Lee, I think he really shines when he does the profile stuff anyway. So it's so perfect. And yeah, I like the story. It's very nostalgic. So moving on.
Sarah, what was the name? What was the
number 58? Number 58.
Find it if you can, guys. It's worth picking up. So last but not least, these are our pre-releases that we're kind of guessing may or may not make the top 10 and runners-up list next week. So for the pre-sale, we have Pablo Villalobos version 1/100. Right now, it's selling for 147. So we're looking a little bit over ratio. Rose Besh is the next one, 1/100 again, going for 134 for One World Under Doom. And on the far side, you have Mark Spears. This is the KRS East Side Comics limited to 800, going for 100 and I can't tell something.
106.
106. The Iban Cabet Coelho version 1/100 for Eddie Brock Carnage is going for about ratio. And then below that, you have the Peach Momoko version 1/100 for Bug Wars. I've heard a lot about that book, but we were going to do a cover for it, but we kind of decided not to. Raw's coming in at 83, and then the Amazing Spider-Man Scotty Young, A Death of Spider-Man Black and White, going for 74. Lucy, since you're not paying attention, I'm going to call on you. Which one do you think might appear on the list next week?
I think the Pablo Villalobos. I really, really like that one. But who knows? Sorry. Yeah, that's why I was. Yeah.
Fine. I'll get you a get out of jail free card. The Lobos cover, as soon as that was, I've seen it all over social media. It's been everywhere. But are people going to pay the money for the Virgin?
I think Doom might have the legs.
I can't tell what's happening in this cover, Jen.
I was just going to ask that. What is it?
What is it?
Doom is in the background, and it's his like cloak that's like being like.
Oh no!
It's too.
No.
Weird.
I don't know about the 1/100. I'm just saying that Doom in general. I think one of the covers will probably have it. I kind of like the John Jang friend of the show, not being biased. I kind of liked the regular one, the one that was just he does metallic really well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was his Megacon, but not the one that's the yellow one. I don't know why. I have a thing where it's like if it's different metals, I have a hard time with it. So I'm like, oh, gold. What? He's not gold. When is he gold? But I think Doom in general, one of his covers will probably be on the top 20 of next week.
Yeah, the Besh is nothing for me. The Lobos is a maybe. The Mark Spears I like, but not for that price. I'm not a huge fan of the Carnage. The Momoko, maybe if people start hearing more about Bug Wars, but they haven't marketed it well. And the Scotty Young.
The Carnage, isn't that Eddie Brock as Carnage for the first time?
Right. But that cover is selling for 99 and it's a 1/100. So,
but even if it's not one of the 1/100s, like sometimes we can go the 1/100.
Well, then we can say that about all of them too.
Yeah,
like if Pablo Villalobos is with a trade dress or something cheaper, I feel that one because that one's hot. I love it. I really really like what he did with this one. I don't know.
So out of these 6 titles, which of these 6 titles do you think?
Magik, maybe.
Magik.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go on the far left field, and I'm going to go with the Bug Wars. I think Peach Momoko is coming back.
Do you know anything about that title?
No, but I've seen this cover.
Freaking fascinating. It's like you have all these little tribes. So you have like a tribe of beetles. You have a tribe of like spider women. You have all these different tribes, and nobody's talking about it. It's an Image title. We almost did a cover for this, but there hasn't been enough press for it to kind of like.
Did you read it yet? Did you read it?
No, it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
You mean like did they give you a preview? They gave me the first 3 pages, yes. And it was good. But
how was the art?
The art's fantastic. I forget who the artist was on this, but the interior art's really well done. The panels are perfect. There's the beetles, there's the spiders.
So wait, I'm picturing Honey, I Shot the Kids, but that's not what it is.
I'm thinking it's
a movie. No, kind of like It's a Bug's Life. What's the one with Beyonce in it when she's like a princess and there's a pug that runs around with only one leg and a missing eye?
What?
It's a cartoon. All right, hold on. Now I'm dead. All right, Lucy, you should know this. Your kids have probably seen it. It's Beyonce plays like the fairy princess in it. She's like the queen of the
It
forest.
has Beyonce. No.
All right, hold on.
I can't even name which. So it's obviously a cartoon.
Yeah, it's a cartoon where she gets shrunk down. Epic. You guys have never seen Epic?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it's like Epic to me, where you like shrink down and you have all these different tribes of mini creatures that kind of compete against each other. It reminds me of Epic. Thank you, Brandon. He knew what I was talking about. It's Epic.
Because I also think this is in a foil as well. This cover,
It would hit as a foil too.
right?
Yeah. Bug Wars, I think, has potential. I think it could be one of those 8 billion genies
Okay, hang
that
on.
people sit on for a while.
So before the next show next Tuesday, can we
Oh,
all
boy.
go read Bug Wars?
I can, yeah. We ordered the trade.
Can we
Yeah.
all do it?
Lucy
I
says
gotta
yes.
I gotta go to a comic shop, but yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, that means, yeah, I have to go to the comic book store too.
And you're like, wait, if you do that, is it tax deductible?
Who are you asking?
Yeah.
I'm just in general. I think if you have to read something for the show,
You make us do homework?
well, it would just be good for all of us to read it, right? Because then we can go, oh, next 8 billion genies. Or if it's like,
Is this an Image book? Because sometimes Image puts their covers, or sometimes Image puts
It is
their
Image.
comics online.
It is Image. Nelson, are you being serious? Like when I look at this, all I see is like a blob. I don't see any character at all here.
for Besh,
I don't
see
see
nothing.
it either.
he's in the background and it's his freaking cloak.
Where's his face or his arm or limbs or something different?
Right there.
I don't see it either, Laura. You're not
Wait.
the only one.
The back left is where he's sitting. And then his
The
cloak
back
is
He's
left.
sitting? I don't.
Says his cloak is right.
Do you mean the
here.
back right on the screen? The back right?
Well, I don't know. It's reversed for us.
I think I see an elbow.
Is that like his trunk?
It's his torso and then his head and then I think a moon in the back behind him and then it's just like his cloak is coming up behind. Like it's very dramatic, right? It's very
Yeah.
dramatic. Like
How is this selling? How is this pre-selling at a?
Yeah, I don't see it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just don't. I'm not seeing it like as an opinion. Like I don't see it literally. I don't see Doom in this. I just see some birds and like a
I feel like it's a Rorschach. Like
if we stare long enough, we'll see it.
Rose Besh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I like Rose Besh. I just don't see it. Okay, that was it for us tonight, guys. On that note, make sure you're following Covrprice. Use the code in the description if you want to try their platform out for 99 cents. And Bird City Comics, tomorrow we have Pinup Apocalypse coming out. It is a Torchy homage, which he did traditionally in watercolor. I got to say this. Him and I were talking, and I'm like, I don't know about watercolor, because if you know anything about how these things are done, typically you work with the artist and you make revisions. But when it's watercolor, there's no revisions. And he goes, trust me, you're going to love it. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I'm like, let's just go. And he sent me it in the final. I was like, I love it so much. It's perfect. If you guys are not following Bird City, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's really, really good. And it'll be dropping tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As I mentioned earlier, dangerously low quantities. Like I think we're only going to put up 110 of the trade because we do comps and damages. I think there'll be like maybe 60 of the virgin and 40 of the foils. So it's going to be
wish stores would just
low.
sell damages but cheaper.
We offer that sometimes. People are like, I don't want your damage, but damages for us is like if a corner's nicked, we hear
Like
about it.
8.5?
No, we guarantee I think a 9.2 or better, maybe a 9.4 or better. I
okay.
don't remember. Well, for modern books, you can't go much lower than that because people are like, it's a modern book.
But wait, but if you're really like an Image and you're like, okay, this comic is going for $100+ and I can get it for 25 and it's damaged, but at least I get the image and it's cool as heck and I can put it on my wall and just like stare at it. Because I really like how Sarah, can you post your wall again?
My wall?
Your wall in your house.
You mean
in
like
Sarah's house? In Sarah's house, she has this wall in her main living room.
Oh,
that has,
I can't take you to my living room, but I can show you. Like, can you see?
But Sarah,
He's like out there in his underwear.
what's really cool is so in Sarah's house, she has like this whole wall of comics that she changes out. And I thought that was the coolest thing. I'm like, okay, so you get to change out these comic covers that you see all the time, but then you change them out. It's how many comics is it? Like 10, 15?
It's a lot of work.
Probably about 20.
That she changes out like seasonally.
We do it for the seasons, yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah, I don't know. With damages, it's tricky. Sometimes we'll do them on live shows, like that Monsters book with the monkeys on each side, you know? We're like telling people that are like, oh, I don't love my copy. We're like, sorry, we literally don't have any more. So we sold some of the ones that were slightly damaged on live shows, but for the most part, we do the best we can with that. But tomorrow's launch is going to be very, very limited. So just be ready if you're interested in that book. In the meantime, what?
It does look good. I saw it. You posted on Instagram?
Yeah, he did like a process reel on his too, and it shows like him just doing it masterfully. Like watercolors are so unforgiving. It's so you can't make mistakes, and he just nailed it. I'm trying. I am eyeing the original art. So
wait, how much?
I don't know yet. We're negotiating it, but I have the first right of refusal since we commissioned it. So I'll find out, but I would love to have that just hanging behind me because it's such a pretty piece. He did such a good job. Oh, and one other thing. If you guys have been following us on our Instagram and you saw the image, the original one had his name, but he actually added after Olivia on it so that we're paying tribute to the original artist. So
nice.
Yeah. All right. That's it for us this week. Girls, any last words? We'll start with Sarah.
Thank you. Well, thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for participating and listening to us slur our words and talk about comics. It's all good, right? But I want to give love and happy Valentine's Day to my fellow comic book women, and also out to you guys. I can't even talk now. Yeah, I'm all like, let me start that sentence again. Love to all of my comic book women. And love to all of you guys in the chat. We do wonderful content every single, well, not every single day, but Saturday or Thursday. Holy crap. Thursday. We've been gone we weren't here last week, so I can like start all over. But with Thursday, long story short, that Saturday we had the guys from Team Nerd Herd talking about toys, and then on Monday we got them talking about exclusives with Cover Lovers, and then we're back on Tuesday here with the list. So much love to you all, and come back and see us. It's fun, right? That's right. I don't slur my words. I speak in cursive. I like that.
That's funny.
I like that. That's good.
Oh my goodness. Well,
so, since Laura's left, anybody else have any?
Jen, real quick.
I like what Brandon said. Brandon, that's a good quote. I almost want to put that in our thing.
Which one?
Thank you everyone for watching. It's been 3-4 years. I appreciate it. We all appreciate. And then happy Valentine's Day. Happy pre-Valentine's Day. And then I don't know, ditto to what she said. And then what else?
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'll go. Thank you guys.
Lucy.
And
sorry.
Thank you guys. I hope everybody has a great Valentine's Day. If you're not spending it with somebody, then you don't need to. You can just do me time. Take yourself out to the movies, to dinner, or don't go out to dinner because we're not going out to dinner. It's gonna be too busy. Maybe the movies. We watched Love Hurts with, oh my God, I cannot pronounce his name. But there's the guy from Goonies, the Asian kid from Goonies.
Oh,
yeah.
Quan
something.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. That was his first movie. And if you like action movies, you will like this one. Like, the fighting scenes were amazing. And Donnie Yen, it's one of the actors that we liked. Data, from Goonies. We went to watch it this weekend. It was so good. Like, we loved it. We loved the action. You can tell, like, the budget was put into the fight scenes. And and the action, and we liked it. So go and watch that movie because I feel like it's not as popular as the other one. So support that actor; he's amazing. So take yourself out to the movies, or order takeout, and I hope everybody has a great Valentine's Day. Spend it with your mom, your sister, your friends, anybody you love.
Well
Yeah.
said, Lucy. I like that. Jen.
Already, I did.
She did already. You missed it. She actually said something and you missed
a
it.
little bit, and then I was like, ditto to whatever they say.
But she said something.
Okay. Sorry, I ran out because I heard the kids screaming. I was like, yeah, happy Valentine's Day, guys. We appreciate you guys being here. We love, see what I did there, being part of this show. So make sure that you show us some support, sub, share it out, give it a thumbs up, all that jazz. And we will see you next Tuesday for the next episode of Comic Book Women Presents The Runners Up. Have a good week, guys. We will see you later.
Good night.